I've been going back and forth on, is it that bad or is it really some bullshit? Listen, I kind of draw the line here. This is what's really going to push me over. Tickets for my night of sit-down comedy at the Broadway Comedy Club are selling pretty fast, so get your tickets by clicking the links below. Let's get into our review. Dear Santa. It's a Christmas movie that's out on Paramount Plus right now, as of this recording. It's also pretty much a warning to people out there. You know, be careful. A simple typo might send your letters to hell, man. just one little misspelling.
Yeah. Be careful your kids with dyslexia.
Well, yeah. Because all the emails, all the letters are going to Satan. Satan must be like, God damn, I'm tired of dyslexia.
Is this one real or not?
I need a better spam filter right here. All these damn misspellings. Satan must get about 1 million emails and letters that's meant to go to Santa every day, because that's what our boy Liam does. Liam's an 11-year-old boy, might be 10. I think he's 10 or 11 years old, but his mama babies him, coddles him, and so his old ass still believes in Santa. Still writing, not even sending emails no more. He's still sending physical snail mail to Santa. And also the boy's dyslexic. So one day he can't spell Santa. He switches the letters around and he sends a letter to Satan. And what do you know? It actually goes through.
Sure.
And Satan pops up, played by Jack Black, and lets them know, yeah, look, Santa Claus is a bitch, all right? I'm the real deal. You know, you need something, talk to me. I can help you out.
I actually answer these letters.
Yeah, I show right up. Thing is, listen, I don't function like Santa Claus. You know, I'm more like a genie.
Right.
Just making stuff up on the spot. You're like, you know, listen, let's play it this way. I'm going to give you 3 wishes. And make your dreams come true, because I know even you, 11 years old, I know your little ass wants something. Just name something. By the way, that whole thing about kids being innocent, that's not true, because I don't give a if you are 11 years old. Once you're done, I'm taking your soul. You ain't doing no way. You gonna grow up to be a serial killer or something anyway, you little crazy looking ass. So you know what? Just go ahead and just take care of this right now.
Yeah, you get bullied, you gonna do something evil.
Yeah.
It's a given.
You got the look of a mass shooter or something. Now, you know, your soul was ours before I even got here. So let's just go ahead and knock this out. Go and make these 3 wishes. What do you want? And Merry Christmas, bitch. And so that's what happens right here. But, of course, Liam is not that bad of a guy, you know, and he has to figure out a way to not only remain a good kid, try to be a good kid for his parents and whatnot, but also try to avoid making these wishes, which Satan says, hey, look, ain't no way around it. You gonna do it. And he says, I'm not. Okay, now they're in a standoff like, oh, we gonna see. He said, so he's trying to avoid trying to finish making these wishes.
Right. Yeah, it's like, what if I don't make those 3 wishes? Like, oh, you will. Everybody does.
And
not me.
Yeah.
Everybody says that too.
Yeah, exactly. And he gonna make them probably because he uses it for something stupid like, I want to go see Post Malone. Really? That's it? Yeah, Post Malone concert. I'm on front stage. Oh, this is going to be easy enough. Listen, y'all, let's just go ahead and say this up front. The reason why we're talking about this is because this has been getting really bad reviews, and we are not going to bullshit you. We agree. This is not a good movie, all right? This has not been a good year for Christmas movies.
Not so far.
Not so far, people. And this was on the list. This is on the naughty list right here.
Yeah, boy, howdy.
Yeah, people, this is not good.
It made me go, you know what, can I rewatch Red 1 again?
It really did make you say, you know, damn, Red 1 ain't that bad, man.
And the funny thing is, the whole time watching this, we were like, who made this? This must have been somebody's nephew or a student project. The head of Paramount, their son, had something they wanted to do. They called in favors to get Jack Black. I know no professional filmmaker made this. Oops.
No, this is made by somebody who's made some what's considered to be classic comedies now. Bobby Farrelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Martin was looking like that the whole time. He didn't even want to watch this movie. He was with a bunch of people for Thanksgiving. They put it on, and they just kind of became to. They got to the point they would hate watching.
Because one of the women there, she was like, "Well, I saw the trailer. It looks pretty funny." I was like, "All right, let's watch it." We're like 5-10 minutes in. Everybody's got that look like, "Oh shit!" And we watched it a little longer just to laugh at it, not laugh with it, to laugh at it and just be baffled by it.
And y'all know me. You tell me something bad, I'm on it.
Oh, I know.
Somebody told me this was terrible. I was like, I'll be right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. Because some people call this like one of the worst Christmas movies out there. Let's go ahead. You know that we think it's bad. Just how bad is it? Well, let's take a look at this trailer in case you haven't seen it yet. And we'll be back to tell you right after this.
But Liam
To Santa
is a crappy speller.
He's dyslexic.
That's what I don't get with this movie. They keep going like, "Oh, you can't spell." It's like, he has dyslexia.
Hey, he tells y'all.
And nobody blows that off these days. Unless this is a period piece, everybody would be like, "Oh, we understand. You get special compensation. Nobody's gonna make fun of you."
Yeah.
Nah.
Hey, stupid. What did you do?
And
You ain't never had a friend like me. Okay, that I may have stolen from Aladdin. Now we're even.
If you ain't a good movie, don't refer to other great, not other good movies, but great movies.
Yes,
Just
constantly
go-
reminding you.
Yeah, it just reminds you, you know what, when somebody refers, if you're a bad movie and they refer to a great movie, that just makes you so much shittier.
It does.
Well, you already bad, now you're making me feel like, damn, you really are terrible.
Yeah, you go like, "Oh yeah, I could be watching that instead."
Yeah.
Watch this.
No, please. Never trust a thought. You just gambled and lost.
Nice to meet you. The pleasure was mine.
Y'all advertising that shit like that's something to be proud of.
I know.
Y'all be a goddamn shame of yourself.
And that scene goes on for a while.
Well, a fart joke. Y'all putting that in the trailer?
In the trailer, yeah.
Now y'all selling this movie on a fart joke. You ought to be a goddamn shame of yourself. I thought there was more. Thank God.
Well, you know, the Farrelly brothers. That's
Yeah,
what
I know.
we come to expect from them.
Well, they
Or
should have.
Farrelly brothers.
Listen, they should have grown out that shit.
Yeah, well,
There's no reason to do that.
there's a lot of things.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things. And hardly any of them good. Boy, we so y'all know we saw this movie not too long ago. It was also a Christmas movie.
Who's with Red? Reach!
We're gonna find him.
And we were not too kind on this movie right here, but man, I'm gonna tell you something. Dear Santa, that's a movie that makes Red One look like Elf. Or It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
You know, this makes
Yeah.
this movie seem like a Christmas classic right here. They make this seem like this is up there with the Charlie Brown Christmas special.
Right.
I ain't gonna really apologize to Red One, but at the same
like, it
time,
makes you almost want to go apologize. You go like, maybe I was a little too harsh. I mean, you
Yeah.
deserve most of that. You know you did. But it could be so much worse.
you want to, hey, if y'all haven't seen Red One yet, watch Dear Santa first.
Right?
And then watch this movie. And this movie's gonna be so good if you do that. This movie's gonna be, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a holiday classic when y'all see this right here. I wish I had done that.
Yeah, right.
Because I was thinking, I didn't give Red One some more bullshit. I gave it a rental. Because it's all right.
Right.
But man, it made me look back fondly on this movie right here. Like, you know what? Maybe I had a better time than I thought.
Yeah, at least stuff was happening. The acting was competent.
Yeah.
The staging, the filming was, better than it had to be.
You know, listen, y'all. I'm not religious, all right? Because I'm gonna tell you something. There are people right now who are very mad that they are doing a Christmas movie where Satan is the star. And I'm gonna tell y'all, you Christians out there and anybody else who's offended, boy, y'all got a lot more things to worry about than that. Trust me. If you didn't watch the movie yet, there's a lot of other shit to be upset about than that.
You are rightly boycotting this movie, but for the wrong reasons.
Yes. Shit, all you Christians out there looking at this talk about how dare they make a movie about, during Christmas about Satan. Y'all gonna watch this movie and be like, damn, they did Satan dirty. Why they do him like that? I mean, you know, I don't like them, but man, to do them like that. Listen, I am not religious. I'm not sensitive. But if you are going to make a Christmas movie, a movie based on Jesus' birthday, and Satan is your main character, complete with running jokes about cancer and mental health issues, then you better be a clever movie. This better be an amazing idea.
Well, that's always the thing. If you're going to make something offensive, it needs to be clever.
Yeah.
And it needs to have something to say.
This better be one of the most clever movies that Hollywood has ever produced. If you're going to go with that premise, and this is not. Not by a long shot.
It's the opposite of that.
I always thought that Santa's name being very similar to Satan, I thought, man, you know, that's an obvious idea for a comedy.
Right.
How come no one's done that yet? This movie's why. And listen, it can be done, a story about, listen, I don't even think that's clever. A story about a demon dealing with Christmas.
Yeah.
That actually is a good idea. Trying to ruin Christmas and failing. You know what? That could have been the new Grinch.
Oh, yeah.
In a way. But just being a series of crude and nasty jokes, that's not gonna cut it, y'all. Well, that's not gonna cut it at all.
Especially when you consider like this premise on paper and you say, we're gonna cast Jack Black as Satan. That sounds like a home run. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh yeah, that's brilliant to put him in here.
Yeah.
But not when you don't write anything good or clever for him and he's on autopilot half the time. And there's nowhere to go with it.
Yeah, the premise of a demon or Satan during Christmas is intriguing to me. It's very interesting. But this whole thing about just simply misspelling the name and the letter goes on, that happens every day.
Of course. Yeah.
How one letter get over there?
It's called a typo.
Yeah.
Like it couldn't just be, oh, the kid made a typo. It has to be, he has dyslexia. And he has, boy, I ain't never seen such occasional dyslexia. It's like it gets brought up and then you don't talk about it for a long time, except when they need to make a quick little joke.
Oh yeah. No, when it's convenient to make fun of the little crazy ass, then that's when they do it. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. I knew this. I knew this was gonna be bad because unlike you, I gave it a chance at the beginning because I did laugh at some things early on, like this boy's father. Who plays his dad?
I don't know.
Yeah, you never saw him in the trailer, but there he is right there. His parents are concerned about it, especially his father. I was laughing at the dad because the dad is just kind of like, you know, because he was like my dad. Boy, you just a nerd. Your ass gonna get beat.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm trying to help you, son, but you're almost a lost cause.
Yeah.
You know?
That was funny.
Yeah, I thought that because the dad was like, hey, because the mom was like, oh, that's so adorable. You send your letter to Santa, and the dad is like, hey, you too old for that shit.
Right.
You're like, you know, ain't you afraid of, I don't know, getting beat up in school or something? I thought the dad made me laugh. But I'm going to tell you, though, after a while, there was something that popped up, and I knew, the moment I knew, like, yeah, this ain't going to be good, is when I saw that boy's teeth, the best friend.
Well, that was the same for us, because when it started with the dad, that was funny. But once you got the two of them together, first off, both of these actors are just, I hate to pick on kids, but they're terrible.
I don't think he's terrible. I actually like that kid. I think that kid is really good.
Which kid are you talking about?
I'm talking about the kid the Liam. I actually like Liam. The other kid, I don't know, but I don't.
There's a lot of, like, you could just, well, and a lot of it's the editing where you could drive a truck through their lines. But having that kid with those teeth, I was like, God damn. You know that those Bohemian Rhapsody teeth don't look so bad right now because these are Fat Albert teeth.
This boy walking through this movie looking like a black Freddie Mercury or something. Actually, he looked like a damn mule.
Yes, he does.
Oh, Dunkin' mouth ass. Listen, I ain't gonna go too hard on this kid because this kid too busy to concentrate on keeping teeth in his mouth. Overacting, like you can see a scene where he's trying to. Man, they did this boy wrong. You can see them teeth already right there. First, I thought, oh, he got rabbit teeth, and I looked at it like, no, he got Dunkin' mouth. And the boy's trying to act, and he can't act because he's too busy trying to keep them hillbilly teeth from flopping out his mouth. You can see in the scene right here, he's walking, and when he ain't talking, he try to keep them down. Teeth still glued in his mouth.
What kind of football do we play?
Look at him. What kind of football do we play? He can't even talk. Y'all did this boy dirty. What the football for play?
What kind of football do we play?
Now watch him try to, he's trying to keep them teeth in.
Flag football, I guess. Look, they're not gonna waterboard us about this. You
So you
know,
see, them teeth about to fall out. And they about to fall out right there.
Yeah, they are.
At any minute.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't close his mouth all the way.
No, you can't. Yeah, that boy can't concentrate on no lines because he's too busy trying to keep them damn teeth in his mouth. As we said, Bobby Farrell is a director. One of the big problems with this is that this feels like something from the late 90s when they did There's Something About Mary. There's Something About Mary came out in 1998. And then after that, they were doing a bunch of movies where crude humor was edgy back then.
Right.
Remember when There's Something About Mary came out, everybody was like, oh man, you ain't never seen them do no stuff like this. How'd they get away with that? And, that's what this movie's doing. This movie feels like it's saying, yeah, we went there. Yeah, we had the balls to do that. This ain't 1998 no more.
No, and it's not even ballsy, and it's weird because it's trying to capture some of that 1998.
Yeah,
but it's also got a Disney Channel movie, original movie feel, and it's not really mixing. Like each one is harming each other.
Yeah, no, somebody said, I thought y'all just roasting the kid. They like, no, his mouth. No.
Yeah. Wait till you see a close up.
Yeah. Somebody said that. I thought y'all roasted the kid. No, man, if that was that kid's actual mouth, I wouldn't say nothing about
say
that.
A word.
I said get his goddamn teeth fixed is what I say. But no, I looked at those teeth and I said, no, man, he up there looking like a damn black beaver walking down the street. I'm like, I said those are not real. This poor kid is trying to concentrate on his line. He can't even talk. But no, man, no, we ain't that mean.
No,
I mean, sometimes, but not today. It's Christmas, y'all. Listen, this ain't the 90s no more. Ain't the late 90s no more. It's not the early 2000s. We've gone there, and we've gone further. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing shocking no more.
No.
So having jokes in here about a running joke, long extended joke about a kid having cancer.
I'm Gibby, Liam's friend, the football player with cancer. Are you feeling okay? Some good days, some bad days.
Man, that's just that ain't edgy no more.
No,
especially when the joke ain't really that funny.
That's
the thing. If you're gonna do a joke about a kid having cancer, but by the way, lying about having cancer, make it funny.
Right.
Just saying, oh, we said cancer though. But make cancer jokes. People do, but they're a lot more clever than what we got here. You just can't say that. And can't nobody concentrate on that with that goddamn mouth right there. And that's another thing. Just putting the teeth in there, y'all just doing something because that looks funny. Yeah. Oh, it's edgy because we said cancer. Yeah. It's like, nah, man. Also, again, trying to be edgy. There's just some out of nowhere, oddly placed pedophilia jokes in here.
If you touch me, I'll scream.
Why would I touch you? I'm the devil, not a trusted relative. I'm sorry. That was low-hanging fruit.
You goddamn right it was. Come on. Look, again, I'm not offended that you made a pedo joke. It just seems like you're trying too hard, or just not.
There's a lot of moments like that where Satan makes a joke and then laughs at his own joke.
Yeah.
But nobody else does. They don't even acknowledge it. So you're just like, okay, you kind of being a jackass here.
Yeah.
And you're like, but I'm Satan. No, outside of that.
Hey everyone, we do have to give a word out to our sponsor right now. Oh, and by the sound of that, it must be Shopify. And I love telling you about Shopify because in our toasted community, we have so many smart and talented people, some potential entrepreneurs, because you probably have something that you can sell online, some kind of product, and no one sells better online than Shopify. Shopify is home of the #1 checkout on the planet, and now they have Shop Pay, the fastest accelerated checkout on the internet that boosts conversions up to 50%. That means that you get way more sales going and way less carts abandoned. They have great support, so from the launch of your online store all the way to that potential millionth order, Shopify is there to help you grow, because businesses that do grow and sell more, they sell on Shopify. And they want to get you started selling right now, so they got this deal for you. Shopify.com/toast. Put that in. You'll get a $1 per month trial period. I want to thank Shopify for sponsoring this portion of the show, and I want to thank all of you out there for your support. Now back to the video. I'm with you in that Jack Black, he's got no good material because I think Jack Black is good. Jack Black is proven himself to be good all the time.
Oh yeah.
But the problem with him here is that it's the material and it's the character. The character ain't nothing but old D-list Beetlejuice.
Who said I was chunky?
That's how they make you look in the movies.
Yeah, figures. Oh boy.
You know, I think they're good together, that kid and Jack Black. I mean, listen, it just makes a world of difference when they don't have any material to work with.
Yeah.
When the movie's not all that great. I mean, because the movie really doesn't take advantage of the premise that they
doesn't.
have.
Yeah. Yeah, and that, like I said, it seemed like casting Jack Black would be the perfect thing, but it's making him have to work too hard.
Yeah.
And I think for some of it, he's just like, man, if you're not going to write anything for me, I'm just going to kind of fall back on some routines I do all the time.
Yeah, he does that a lot. You know, there's him, doing the scat singing, and there's him doing, jumping around the room like a damn fool and shit. Which I don't mind. I like Jack Black, but like I said, if you don't give him anything to do, just like with any other actor. And the same with this kid. Listen, I like the kid. It's just the character of Liam. The kid an idiot. I'm sorry. He's dyslexic, yes, but he's an idiot too. Why would you tell people, why would you go around and tell adults, you're 11 years old, boy, why would you go around telling people I'm talking to Satan?
Yeah.
Out loud. And why would you admit that? Knowing they're not going to believe you.
Right. Especially with the minute they show some skepticism. You'd be like, what, never mind, I was just playing.
Yeah. There's a point here, his parents kidnap him and commit him to a mental home. I'm like, what your little ass gets? I don't like this movie. But I'm trying to be fair. I'm not trying to come down hard on it. So there's things in there where I say, this is decent. That's decent. I think even Post Malone is fine. I mean, look, he's not going to get an award for this. He's not the greatest actor in the world, but I thought he was all right.
Shut up. Liam!
You know Liam?
Hell yeah, I know.
See, he was probably drinking in before that scene.
Is this old? Because Post Malone looks so skinny, but the last couple movies he looked fat.
Yeah, I don't know, but he does look thinner there, right?
Yeah.
Liam is my inspiration. I see you've already caught up with Posty. What's up, bro? Great to see you. Yes, sir.
Look. The thing is though, like I don't mind Post Malone in the movie.
I liked him in this.
Yeah, I don't mind him. My problem, and maybe this is just me, so I can't really tell y'all how to feel about this, but I don't like movies where it has a musician playing themselves and the whole thing is like a lead up to a glorified cameo. They spend the whole movie talking about, oh my God, we're gonna go see so-and-so. Oh, just 48 hours before the big concert for so-and-so, and then it leads up to a performance.
Yeah.
Which I have to say, it does play into the story, except the story is kind of shit here. So, like, if this was a better story, they wouldn't be using this kind of thing.
Sure.
Saying, hey, look at the pop star we got in the movie.
Right. Yeah, like it was written with whatever pop star name was a blank to see whoever they could get for it.
This is what they do for sitcoms when they have a guest appearance by the latest, pop star.
Right.
Right.
It's the Doobie Brothers in the episode of What's Happening.
Yeah, they do this all the time with sitcoms. They have whoever the biggest musician is at that moment, a rapper, whatever. They bring them on and they spend the whole show leading up to the big show.
Yeah.
And that's sitcom stuff. For a movie, like, come on, man.
Right. And I always laugh at this is how. Their way of showing the concert to pretend like there's a lot of people there, and you're like, there's about 50 people at this tiny arena space. And like, Post Malone wouldn't show up to place up an event area that small.
That played in a school gym.
Right.
You can look at y'all can tell by this stage. Look at this, y'all tell by. Look, man, that's the stage in the gym right there.
Right, and he shows up. He ain't got no band. He's just on stage by himself.
Just on stage with a big ass TV screen. Come on, y'all. No, let me see it, man. If I can show y'all. Because Mara's right. And you can tell when they film close and tight, and there's about a crowd of 25 people up front. We know what you're doing. Y'all at least go in with some CG and try to
right.
fill in some space.
Or put some stock footage in there or something.
Shit, all the money went to getting Post Malone here. We ain't got no stock footage money. Let me see if I can find this because he ain't lying, man. It looked. They didn't try to cover that up at all. I was like, come on, y'all. Don't make me feel stupid too.
Yeah, he trying to make me complicit.
Yeah.
in this lie.
I ain't buying it. Nobody's buying this bullshit. This is a concert. Yeah, if y'all would have said that Post Malone was doing a
benefit.
A benefit for this damn
the kid with cancer.
This bucktooth ass cancer kid right now. Look at this shit.
Right.
Look at this. That's the school cafeteria they in right now. You get the hell out of here with
you
that.
You can almost see one end to the next.
I've been going back and forth on, is it that bad or is it really some bullshit? Listen, I kind of draw the line here. This is what's really going to push me over. Because I draw the line when you not only give me a lazy joke, but it's childish and it goes on and on and on and on. I'm not above a fart joke, all right? I tell y'all that I'm not. I ain't that bougie. But a fart joke that goes on for 2 minutes?
No!
Now keep in mind, we came in mid-scene for this. This ain't the beginning.
It had started already.
Yeah.
I need a toilet. Never trust a thought. You just gambled and lost. Oh, I apologize, but it appears. Oh.
Okay, this is too long.
Yeah.
We can keep going, but I'm not. So I don't want to deal with this shit no more. But that's too long. It's a fart, all right?
Yeah. It's too bad you're cutting it off because they don't know that this goes on twice as long.
It's not a good joke. It's a lame ass joke, and y'all going on. It's a fart joke, y'all. Fart jokes ain't that funny no more. We got to go on 2 minutes with this. We get it.
But that's the Fairleys for you.
Yeah. But I mean, no, listen, there are times when they've done things.
Oh, I know. It seemed
They've
like
done crew women like this and were smarter about it.
Yeah. If we had felt like, they've moved past this. Because I remember hearing about one of Farrelly brothers had a Jack Black Christmas movie, and I was like, oh, that ought to be fun. Well, it's not. It is not.
Wow, it's funny that y'all mentioned I owe Little Nick an apology. First of all, no, you don't.
No,
second of all, it's funny how sometimes this feels like one of those really bad Adam Sandler movies where they just do anything because they just think, just being childish like this is funny.
Santa's the shit.
Talking cat that was licking his balls, or his ass, saying Santa's the shit. This reminds me of that demon in Little Nicky. Popeyes is the shiznit.
Yeah.
It's like that. And by the way, that's such a throwaway lame gag right there.
You know what? I think I missed that one.
People, this is a CG cat. By the way, a lame looking CG cat, but still, for this little lame ass joke right here, that costs money.
Santa's the shit.
They had to make that cat.
Yeah.
And they had to make him talk.
And that's a post-production thing where everything's shot and they go, we need something right here. What about a CG cat? What about a cat saying Santa's the shit?
After licking his ass.
Yeah.
You didn't really need that, but okay, whatever.
All right.
Whatever.
Somebody stayed up all night.
Making the damn CG cat saying Santa's the shit. And then the movie gonna try to get serious about 45 minutes in. I'm sorry.
No,
about an hour and a half in.
Yeah, it was an hour and a half
when the movie
in.
should be off. We should have been gone.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you don't want to say what it is, but man, you think you're coming to the end of the movie and they drop a huge bomb. Something so serious where you're like, how in the did you not mention this when it started, let alone all this time?
Yeah, the movie gonna try to get serious and really pull it our emotion. Like the movie gonna stop talking. No, for real, y'all, let's get serious now. No, and you know what? And I know that this movie wants to have a happy ending, but that end is a cop-out. And it's a big cop-out.
It's not just a cop-out. I just kept thinking that should have been one of the wishes. And it could have been turned into a monkey's paw kind of thing.
It should have. It really should have.
Because honestly, when they drop, right before they dropped that, watching it with Kunal, and I was just about to make a joke, it'd be funny if they did. And I was like, they did it. And they're serious about it.
And they're serious, yeah. And the thing is, it could have been a message of being happy with what you have.
Yes.
and move and dealing with life.
Learning to deal with grief and move forward.
Yeah, but you know they had the cheapest. Everything about this movie is cheap, man. And maybe if it wasn't trying so hard to impress us about how edgy and crude they are, maybe this would have been better. You know, maybe if they had just a little more emotion, appropriate emotion earned in the right spots. Maybe it had a little more heart. Because that's one of the things I heard somebody complain about with this. I actually did read about this movie. I usually don't, but I'm like, this movie's bad. I'm not going to try to not avoid reviews. And there was a couple of people that said, I remember when the Farrelly brothers would do this, and at least they had some heart behind it. And there's no heart behind this.
No.
They tried, but it doesn't feel genuine.
Yeah. I would also like to mention that something that's really, really bad about this movie are the celebrity, celebrity, but the guest appearances by other actors. Because it just seemed like, okay, the biggest you could get was Jack Black, but then some other actors show up and all their scenes are painful.
There's one with Keegan-Michael Key.
Yeah. A couple with him, but
yeah, there's a couple of scenes in there, but there's one where the joke is that he's choking on an M&M.
Oh yeah,
or a peanut or something.
I think it's a pistachio.
Pistachio, yeah, and he's just sitting up there and just watching him choke, and it's like, okay, that's the joke.
Yeah,
you know this ain't no genius piece of physical comedy right here.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Did that have to happen?
You're gonna have a movie about Satan doing antics on Christmas Day, and there's no mention about his arch nemesis Jesus or God. Like they totally this is Jesus's day. It's Jesus' birthday, and we going just to not offend anybody or avoid any kind of heavy issues or any kind of meaningful scenes in. They're gonna avoid talking about Jesus altogether. We talking about Satan, y'all. And there's no mention about Jesus at all.
Yeah, nothing about God, nothing about Jesus.
Yeah.
It's all just Satan versus Santa.
Yeah. Pete, this is bullshit.
And Santa didn't even bother to show up. No. He's like, I'm not going to be in that shit.
Hell no. Yeah, people, this is some bullshit. This is a very, again, like I said, if you're going to do a premise like this, which there's an opportunity to do something very cool with that premise. They don't at all. I don't know, this movie's empty, man. There's nothing going on here. It's like I said, it's just a bunch of lame jokes strung together and using that premise as an excuse to do them. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a waste of time, but I had fun, like you, just making fun of this and laughing at some of those opportunities.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, just making fun of it. We lasted about 20 minutes. And then it's like, okay, we can be doing anything else but this.
Yeah.
It wears thin. And watching it all the way through is only because you wanted to talk about it today.
Yeah.
And so then I got to just laugh at it, knowing we were going to talk about it tonight. But also there's that, like sometimes you watch something, you go like, well, things can start rough, but it could get better. This doesn't do that. It actually gets worse the longer it goes. The jokes get lamer, the premise wears thin, and the stuff they bring in is just baffling.
Somebody said future bad movie roast, definitely.
Oh yeah, that's the thing I thought. I was like, normally when people suggest comedies, I'm like, look, a comedy's already funny. It already knows it's goofy. They don't really make for bad movie roasts. This one does.
No, this is definitely one.
Because there's so much to dissect here.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. We'll probably save for next Christmas. I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks. I don't know. Depends on what y'all want.
I mean, less of a bad movie roast as a bad movie autopsy.
Yeah. Talking to... Oh, well, I'll tell you after we're done here. It's some bullshit.
Some old bullshit.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, I mean, I almost want to give it less just because you see his big face if you go to Paramount Plus, like enticing you to come watch it.
You said that poster? I'll tell you this, I had no idea what the premise of this movie was until I started watching, so there's that. At least I was surprised, but, if I had watched the trailer, yeah, whatever. Anyway, there you go. Well, you made it to the end of the video. That must mean you really like what we do, so if you do, check out these other videos just like this one, check out our other YouTube channels, and subscribe to join our wonderful Toasty community. And as always, stay toasty.